Yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. 1099 workers versus Whaley. Actually, this space of YouTube, and why when people say that they're six figure or there's some kind of caliber or high value man, woman, fit, whatever kind of nonsense that people run with these days to make them have to feel good talk. Um, I don't really believe a lot of these people are in the contract world of signing and running their own lives or checks or just that type of accountability. And the reason why I say that is because of how they move and how they think and how they behave does not match up to someone who's on that level. Like, they got to be told to do things on every lesson. Well, did you watch this person? Did you watch that person? Or did you get this? Or did you get that? And I'm like, yeah, you should watch this channel, or you should do that, or keep up with these videos, or buy this program and then this plan. And I'm like, I'm not doing none of that. And like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not doing none of that because that's not how I run my business, how I run mine. Like, understand this. Like, when I gotta get out there and go get these contracts or go out there and go to these plants and stuff, they're not going to ask me about nobody's YouTube channel. They're not going to ask about somebody's YouTube channel or whatever type of program. They need to know my plan of action of how I'm going to get these trucks out or how I'm going to get these packages done. And that's a problem why a lot of these things are not matching up. I sit back and I listen, bro. I sit back. Nowadays, I just sit back and I listen. That's how I can tell the people who are actually, they're in that type of lifestyle versus those who are, they have to be told what to do hand and foot. And I think it's easy. It's no shame. There's no, let me get this up. Let me say this right now. BMT, I want y'all to understand this. There's no shame in having a job or working for somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a pretty honorable thing. I think that's really honorable. I don't see a problem with you having to do that. My issue is the funk of the doggone, the sheep are trying to pretend that they are the sheepdog, the herder dog. That's not you. I don't feel that energy off of a lot of people. I don't care how they've been trying to jump up or get on. When you are literally that type of person, you got to keep track of these type of paperwork, man. You got to keep track of your paperwork. You're just a different beast. I think y'all seen what at night. I was up since 10 at night, and I'm still going at it. Had me a breakfast, had a drink, and whatever thing I need to move about the day. My motivation is my drug. Me knowing that, hey, I got to get this done. I want to make this. I got to make this quota. Like, I don't need no motivation, but that of knowing that, hey, bills got to get paid. There's no backpack or driving force for me, and that's a reality that the person who has to be their own contract, you have to go out there and get it. You got to go out there and deal with the dispatch, the handlers, all of that said stuff. Like, I've never heard, when I hear about all these people talking about driving and stuff, I've never heard not one of them ever bring up about getting a dispatch. I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna be honest. You never heard them talk about getting a dispatch. You never heard of them talk about buying a route. Do you know how much a route costs? Ask them. Next time somebody gets on, starts talking all that jargon, ask them, how much did you pay for your route? How much did you pay for your route? How much are you paying your dispatch? Your shipping. How much? What's the prices for your insurances? Well, they vary. No, what kind of insurance packages are you getting? See, when you start asking the actual numbers of the game, it's all this goddamn, well, this is why you gotta do this and you gotta do that. You ain't gonna tell me how much a company insurance is gonna at least run you a band. Especially if you're driving a company vehicle. A Sprinter van, that's $1,000 right off the rip. A Sprinter van is $1,000. I don't care what state you're in. You could be driving a whole rust bucket. That's gonna run you a stack. That's gonna run you a stack right there by itself. I'm not even talking about vehicle. I'm not even talking about maintenance. Let's not even touch on brick or mortar, because we all know definitely everybody's not in that peripheral vision. And this is not a shaming, but we definitely need to start knowing that of the law of nature of where some of us are at and where others need to actually tell the truth of, hey, where they would like to be at. There's a difference of where you are at and where you would like to be at. And when people start being realistic about that, it hits differently. It hits differently. That's why I say, hey man, are like who? Like when I ask people those questions, man, they be acting funny. They act funny. Oh man, B.M.T. I'm like, no, dude. Like y'all not asking the right questions at the meeting, man. Like you're telling everybody go learn how to do cybersecurity. I'm like, okay, so where are they getting their contract from? Where are they getting their contract from? See right there? I got a completed job. Who's your handlers? Why aren't your handlers? Are you gonna tell people how to get handlers? You gotta tell them how to do that. That's a real big thing. Hold on, let me drop this off. Hello.
Well, let me show you where to take those. These always go over here. You find it no problem?
Man, that thing was off in the cut. I'm like, how did they hire the big facility like that? So just drop that in there?
Yep, every time you just go like this and all done.
Okay, now, what I...
Oh, see, when you were there, you needed to hold that down and get...
She already did.
Oh, okay, so you're good then, see?
Alright.
Should catch up.
So,
Not too hard.
not too hard at all. Alright, now that I know where they put their receipts at, see, that's the thing about it, like, you gotta stay on it, man. Like, it's too easy to get money out there. I went in there, that was an easy $200 deal. It was too easy. Like, I think that's the problem that I'm seeing the issue for a lot of men and women. They're talking about being an owner, but they're not telling people the ins and outs of, we need to go get properties. Where are you going to get who's doing your maintenance? Who's doing your maintenance for your properties? Who's your contract builders? You ain't going to just tell me you're going to just go buy a property. Do you have an inspector? Huh? Who's your building inspector? What is the zoning codes? Man, we need to just invest. That's like literally, when I hear people say that sounds like Ponzi scheme. You sound like Boyce Watkins over here. This is why when people talk to me off screen, all these little shadow box conversations, I don't got to do that. I actually bring on people that actually tell you want to talk to this realtor? Anytime, if they can't have an open conversation with y'all, I'm not talking about these people that say, hey, so when you come off to me, no. If they can't tell you openly how they do business, don't trust it. Let me say that right now. That goes out to any of y'all so-called owners. And I want y'all to other black people or people in general, if you're listening to this, if the person can't tell you how and the cost and the funding, so that way they can know, is this something viable I can get into? If they can't do that, they say you got to do this, you got to do that, but they're kind of giving you like little figments of dust particles on dookie. Don't trust them. That's why a lot of these men and women that be talking, I'll sit and listen, then it's going out the air. Go get a truck. What type of truck? Yeah, so you just need to go get a truck. Go buy property. What type of property? Where we're at? Where am I getting the property at? Where do I have to go buy the property? Man, B.M.T, you asking all these dumb questions. That's not a dumb question. If you actually understood that, you would actually know that if you're going to tell me about getting a property, you would think you would tell me where I'm going to go get that property. Like if I say, hey, you want to go buy land, you will go down to the town hall and you can go look up the history. They tell and show. Like that's the thing. Like you got, like, I used to do videos of me showing you I'm going down there to City Hall. Because you got to go down to City Hall. There's no way you're buying zoning property and you never not one time had to go down there to the tax office, to the tax branch. There's no way you're telling me you've been buying property, but you never stepped one time inside of that building. There's no way. It's not like you some mega conglomerate company. That's why I said, man, you can always tell the ideologies from the sheep. That's why when I heard that crap from Boyce Watkins, see, it's always some space particle dream. So we need to go buy back Tulsa. How you gonna buy back Tulsa? Show me. They never put up the houses that they're talking about buying back first. They should have put up. So we're gonna buy these houses, flip them, and then we're gonna go buy this land that's up for. You could have showed us. They should have showed you the plot of land up for grabs. And then y'all could have bought that land. Why would y'all need to put down $13 million? What land is costing $13 million? $13 million. You know what you could have done with just $1 million? I mean, you was buying out in the Midwest. The land wasn't like that. Hell, with $13 million, you literally could have built your own. You could have took and built 3 suburb communities by itself. Buy a plot of land, cleared it out, and put up a Dollar General or whatever type of micro franchise community, and you could have made franchises and then flipped them and got the money back. Man, BMT, how do you know this stuff? I don't know, man. Probably because I've been doing it for a while, so I don't need somebody that just walks around trying to speak with some proliferation of education and shit. Like, no, I don't. You don't have to do all that. It's just called reading. It's called reading. And if you don't know, you need to go find the people that are actually doing that type of work. Just go find them. Just go find them. The flipping homes thing. When I told y'all that they were closing the door on that, nobody listened. Nobody listened. You know why? But I wasn't saying I hate women or goddamn we got to get away from men or some kind of come by with nigga power shit. I was actually just saying, listen, y'all. They're about to put a noose around wholesales, which they did. They took a tight noose on wholesales, but people weren't. And see, that's a big issue. Why? One, I see a lot of men. They have to just follow the lead of what other people tell them to do, rather than actually study, get the actual information, and actually start to actually go ask questions. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just tell you right now. A lot of especially black men are afraid to ask questions. And I'm not talking. I mean like actual questions, not no stupid shit about no game. Boys play games. A lot of that's a problem. That's a big issue. A lot of these men are scared to ask questions. That's why it's kind of hard to take them. They'll ask every kind of question about sex, sexuality, and advocacy, about mentorship, but they don't sit down and ask the question about how to actually run their own and be the master of their own fate. And that's a problem. That's a big problem why I hated it. I always hated it. I had a very disgust about this space. Y'all need to go in there and get a degree. What's your degree going to be? First of all, you got to know the market. Oh, y'all talking cybersecurity. I'm going to be for real. I'm going to ask y'all, so what's your, can some of y'all type? The people that talk about cybersecurity, they don't even tell you the programs to go look at. What magazines to go read. What information to go look up. I'm like, how are y'all, who do y'all work for? Give me some companies. Everybody talking about driving a truck, but they haven't gone over any of the new information. There are people who have paperwork, for how to go get your permit for trucking school. I'm gonna tell y'all, some of y'all are just better off just driving for a company. You can go try to go get it through Pepsi or Coca-Cola. They all just got a program through that. You can see. But you can always go do that. Me driving a truck, it's not for me. Not for me. I spend most of my time out there on the road driving in the military. I'm not trying to be out there more than when I have to like that. What's going on, BK? And BK knows how I am when I talk about business. A lot of the conversations about 1099 workers are not realistic. They're like skeleton frame talking points. I haven't really even heard or seen people even go over a workshop how to build a resume. Let's talk about that. You know, B.M.T, I keep all my shit on ready, boy. I keep all my shit ready, boy. Somebody asked me, hey, what can you do? Oh, I'll pull out my resume. I keep a digital one, and also I keep I keep a digital one, I keep a paper one. And I say, if you want one, you can get a copy. Woo! Let's listen. I can tell you right now, BK, a lot of trucking companies are getting eaten up. See, that's the thing that's very interesting. A lot of people are talking about how they're making money, but see, they're not talking about how they're losing money. They're not talking about how they're losing money. That's why they really don't want to too much trust. If they take on new drivers, the new truck drivers aren't really getting paid shit. They're not really getting paid like that. That's why I say there's like half-ass truths being told. They don't talk about the cost of fuel, the upkeep of the truck, the insurance, to get dispatch done. Most of the 1099 truckers have to jump on to a bigger company. And what kind of truck you driving? Are you hauling dirt? Are you driving a dump truck? Are you going on the road? I can talk about this. BK knows this because I've been talking on this level. But it's not cool. It's not what you want to hear. People just want to hear about the money, but they don't hear about the cost for keeping up your DOT. You got to keep up your DOT. Sorry, if you're not in the best of health, I don't know what to tell you, man. Had to go get a pair of glasses. Had to go get me a pair of glasses. Had to go get eye surgery to go get my DOT. That's if you want to do transportation. Depending on certain jobs, they want DOT drivers. If you got bad heart problems, I'm sorry. Listen, if you got bad heart problems, they ain't gonna take you. They don't want people with bad hearts, bad heart problems, and they barely alive. You're not driving no damn truck. You stop that. You don't hear people talking about HVAC. Now let's talk about, well, you want to go get your degree, law school. You got all these professionals jumping online, but they're not telling you what it takes to get to their. You don't see them going over, hey y'all. So these are the books you need to go buy to start learning in the medical field. Why not? You'll showboat your house if you got one. You'll talk about you making 6 figures and you'll show us you traveling. But you don't go over the process of how to get another doctor. I have yet seen any of these lawyers on here go over passing the bar or the updated bar. Why is that? You know why? Because it's a status symbol to be the only few. There's only a few lawyers in this space. The minute you start having other people who can think for themselves and do for themselves, that makes you not so special. See, I like it. I like it when there's no more special people. I like people who think for themselves. So then all your talking points don't mean jack squat shit piss. People always say, oh, B.M.T, you collect a check. Yeah, you're right. I collect checks. I love collecting my checks. You're right. Keyword, I collect checks. They hire me. I tell them my price. They pay me my price. I collect the check. I go about my business. See, the thing about it is I don't mind showing you I work. I like to show you I work. You know why? Because guess what? That comes with you having to be accountable and think for yourself. You having to be accountable and think for yourself. See that woman? There's a woman out there. She's a contract worker. I ain't gonna throw her out there like that, but I don't have her permission. But you got a woman out there. She's a contract worker. She's just sitting there smoking a cigarette. You got a man over there. He's a contract worker. I think there's like 4 of us over here. There's all kind of contract work out there. The problem is everybody ain't built like that. That's the reality that we got to talk about. Everybody's not built to manage their own time, manage their fuel costs, manage the equipment, be to the place. They don't listen. A lot of y'all don't. I'm gonna just be honest. A lot of people don't have people skills. A lot of people don't have people skills. Talk about that one. A lot of people don't have people skills. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't have that presentability to sell themselves. I had to tell one guy because they fired him. They fired him off the route that he had. He had a pretty good route. I think that route was like making like what, $1,100 a day, because he couldn't shut his mouth. It was a good route, great route. I wish I would have got it. But the thing about that route was he just couldn't shut his mouth. He'd be making all kind of sexual jokes and stuff, be talking about things inappropriate, talking about politics, talking about the good old days back in the day when talking about when women should do this, women should do that, know their place and shit. I'll be like, oh my God, bro, you crazy as fuck. I said, you saying all that shit? Don't you know they're gonna fire your ass? And guess what? They let him go. They said, hey, bro, you bad for business. Fired him, as they should have. All this talking about gender, women can't do this, women can't do that. X, Y, and Z. They fired him. You can't be saying that kind of stuff. You can't be doing all that. All these talk. That's why I said all this talking stuff y'all say online. You can't be talking about that in like the actual society. They'll fire you.
What's up?
Hello. That for me?
You getting it? Which one you got?
Hang on, let me go get the thing. You can't be saying that crazy. Y'all can't be talking all that stuff that y'all have on YouTube. Y'all know that you will lose money. That's why I said, listen, bro, you ain't about to fuck up my money. Well, B.M.T, I thought you got your own bag. Yeah. You how the fuck I'm gonna look like being on panels, on some hate speech groups and stuff? Man, quit saying we're hate speech. Yes, you are, dude. In the broader society, they listen, my face, my imagery, I care about that. I see why some of y'all have to stay behind closed doors. No. You ain't getting me jacked up. Had me out here thinking women need to be in their place. Bruh, they'll fire you. Okay. Well, this is easy. That's a income part. And I could tell y'all, I could give y'all some. If you do need 1099 contract work, email me. Put my email in the chat. If you do need 1099 work, I'll get y'all a job. I'm at least do that. I'm at least do that. Tell y'all what, I'm gonna do y'all solid. And well, y'all can't say B.M.T didn't do it.
How's it going?
Hey, I just came to come get this. I gotta just come get the. But I need Alyssa.
Oh, so yeah, I see it. Parking lot in there. Yeah, I don't see her.
I'm gonna wait till she pop up. I love it. I love it. This is me. This is me. Easy. I either sit in the truck, a fleet truck, a 1200, or I go however I choose. Hey. Is Alyssa here? I got this just popped up. Just got it.
Yeah, she's in there heating up some food. Right here.
Y'all hit me up, email me. You're in the Carolinas, I can get you a job. I will teach you how to become your own boss. I won't sugarcoat it, and I'll teach you. I'm not asking for money. I'm going to teach you how to do it. See, I can show y'all my work. Hi. I'm right here around a bunch of white people. Don't feel no fear in my heart. I'm my own contractor, my own boss. Like, this is my uniform. I'm ready to get on the road. I've been sitting here too long. Hey, bro.
You been?
This just pinged off, so. Yep.
Gerald 7.
Mm-hmm.
Stop at 3s.
Is it 7?
Should be down there. Yep. But let me see here. Let's go back. Gerald 7. Because if you're going to 7, this goes to. This is above and beyond, which is right before. Like I would go to 7 first, then drop off, and then on your way back out.
Pick that.
Did
Oh, I didn't add that, no.
Okay, because he's got the 7.
Yeah, I got one. And I got one more thing for Gerald so I'm glad he didn't leave that. So I'll add above and beyond and that's how we get there.
Now, like when you get ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
it should have an automatic depart.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get to 7 and notice it didn't, just click that depart and it'll automatically.
Okay,
catch
so I'm
up.
taking these 2?
And I'm about to
Yeah,
grab
and she
one
got one
more,
more for 7.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna back it up so I can just grab them.
Okay.
All right. How you doing, Mama Bear? I'm doing all right.
You see Mama Bear?
Yeah. Like I said, man, like it's too easy, bro. I'm working with different people, different cultures, different religions, different races and stuff. Sorry, bro. Like that's what I said. Outside of YouTube, I don't have these kind of issues, bro. You got an older woman out here working with her daughter, her granddaughter. You think you gonna tell her to get back in the kitchen? Nah, that shit ain't working. That shit ain't working. That shit ain't gonna work no more, bro. Y'all gotta stop these talking points y'all be having in these spaces about women need to do this. Y'all need to learn that. Y'all gotta go certain kind of masculinity and all that other shit. That shit don't work, bro. Those shaming things, that don't work. It don't work, bro. It's not realistic to what's going on, man. Y'all talking about the immigrant this, the immigrant that. No, man. Y'all just need to get your, as I said, these ideologies, these little fictitious stories, they're not gonna work, bro. That's little bedtime stories, man. That's how you know these people don't got no real lives, bro. YouTube, we gotta get this money. Get on and do a stream. Yeah, you better stay in streamland. You better stay in streamland. If I ain't doing that, then I'm doing that. If if I can't do that, then I'm building the house. Or I'm doing property. I got multiple streams of things I do. So there's nothing YouTube can ever do to take me off my bag. Because I have multiple bags. I keep trying to tell you brothers and also ladies now. Have multiple streams of income. You will never go dry. You think COVID stopped my bag? COVID swelled up my bag. Because guess what? People are too scary to go work. People are too scary to go work. I don't got no problem working. I don't got no problem. What y'all gonna say to me? B.M.T, you look like this. You not high value. You don't talk like this. What year did Francis Scott King or goddamn Harriet Tubman? Nigga, nobody give a shit. How's that putting money in my tank, bro? Most of y'all are YouTube lawyers. Y'all ain't no real people. Are these the
Yes. Yeah, all 3 of them right there.
Okay, I can take all that. I can do all that.
Just remember, if you're not sure, just hit get directions.
The directions? Yep.
Yep, and that'll take you right to it.
Let me go grab all of this. But yeah, if you're in South Carolina, actually it doesn't matter. Wherever you are, I can probably most likely, for the most part, get you a job. You got. All right, Melissa. I'm out.
All right. Careful.
Yes, ma'am. Easy. Easy. Too easy. The money's getting too easy, man. That's why I try to tell y'all. Y'all gotta leave them talking points alone, man. But then again, everybody want to be a superstar. Everybody want to be a superstar. Everybody want to be that go-to guy or girl that can say that we getting cash app and donations. I don't got time for that shit, bro. That money that y'all make right there, I made that and then some. I'm gonna make that and then some, bro. Except I ain't gonna have to kiss nobody's ass to do it. I refuse to do that. I refuse. I gotta say what people want me to say. I keep hearing the part. They ain't going off, bro.
Hold on a sec.
Okay. Okay, you held it down.
Yeah, hold it down for a second.
Right, bro. Now, let's say this. Somebody gonna say, B.M.T, what if I don't have a vehicle? We're gonna have to pivot. Still find you a job. Listen, I believe in putting people to work. You give a man money, that ain't shit. You teach a man how to work, or a woman how to work, that's when people start to hate you. Let me tell you why people don't like. Let me tell you why people like me are a cardinal sin. Because see, when I start teaching people how to work and fend for themselves, all that talk about we need women to go back in the day, we need men to do this and do that, all that stuff go out the window. It's 2023. People still trying to have them goddamn old slavery talking points, man. That doesn't work. That's not working. That's why I try to tell a lot of y'all, man, like, listen, bro. Y'all gonna have to leave that stuff alone, man. You're not gonna tell a woman that's an on the road nurse that she need to go back to being barefoot and pregnant and literally stop. Well, she's not gonna be effeminate. Effeminate for who? You just not the guy. You're just not the guy that she's looking for. The same thing for a lot of these men. You can't tell these men out here that are doing what they gotta do, well, you must be not wanted. Or no, if he want to go out there and make money, listen, bro, people are going to choose what they want to choose, man. You can't tell people how to spend their money and how to make their bag. That's why that's why I say, yo, a lot of these places are weird, bro. A lot of these places are weird. A lot of these places are weird. You know what I always found interesting about this place? Let me ask y'all this question. For all these people who own businesses in this space business of YouTube, ask yourself one question. And I'm going to show you some real shit. Watch this. For all these people that are business owners, why have none of them, since they're so-called building a community, man? I got my, what's up, Dartman Jeff? Like, listen, bro. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all how to get guaranteed money, bro. Listen, that talking about the woman shit, that shit is done, bro. That if y'all still having that conversation, bro, then you just deserve to. You're a failure. You're a failure, bro. This right here, money. I just showed y'all. I was literally in a warehouse worth thousands of dollars. You never see none of these men try to show y'all where to go to actually go get money. All they do is give y'all little fake skeleton dreams that daddy used to tell y'all. I'm not giving y'all no bedtime stories. If you got flesh and blood, you can work. Come on, I'll show you how to get your money. Where you need a job at? Volvo, Boeing, Bosch. I'll get you your bread. I can show you how to get $1,500. I can show you how to get $900, $1,200. I may not know all that crypto and all that other bullshit currency. I know one currency: money, green money. I don't know how to do all that other digital shit. I know how to make the old school money. That's what I like. I like money I can touch. I can show you how to get into clubs, be a promoter, work at shop. I got people that I can put you in front of. What you do from there as a man or woman, that's on you. I don't got time to be no gatekeeper of the back in the day. Listen, bro, I don't care about that, bro. I'm done trying to talk about getting married. I'm done trying to talk about that. No, dude. No. That's an individual issue. All this shit talking about protection and get a gun. Get a gun. All this talk about goddamn, I want a feminine woman. Nobody gives a shit, bro. A man's gonna fuck whatever the fuck he wanna fuck. Same thing for a woman. They're gonna choose. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this conversation y'all have on YouTube, y'all need to start divesting away from these conversations, bro. Get away from these things. That's why I said these ideologies, bro. If jobs knew y'all were talking like this, they would never hire you. They will never work with you. But when you try to tell people that shit, y'all are fighting for a doggone dead talking point that will have your ass out of the bag. Don't believe these bitches that be coming around y'all, excuse my language, that be saying, oh yeah, we need men to do this and y'all girls need to do that. Man, shut up. They don't believe in that shit. No, they don't, man. This right here is money. That over there, that's money. That's guaranteed money. I don't gotta sit on for 2 hours to make what these niggas are trying to make. I'm gonna get this money, bro. I'm done trying to talk to people like that, bro. That's what I said. There's all these people who say that they're 1099. I question them, bro. Well, you also don't know, bro. I get thousands of dollars YouTube checks. Stop, bro. Stop. I be calling cap. I don't care about your social blade. Fuck your social blade. Fuck your views. You got to listen to that person tell you what the hell to do, bro. No. This right here, you your own employee. You your own employee. All you gotta do is be where you're supposed to be. The companies will hire you. Companies right now, all these companies right now, they need auto parts, they need deliveries, they need stuff brought to them. So even if you don't got a work van, which you don't need, you can get one. You can still make your money. Still make your money. It's too easy. I'm not trying to give y'all rocket science, bro. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm just trying to tell y'all, listen, bro. It's time for us to start changing the conversation. Well, honestly, I get it. You know what? Excuse me. I understand that some people, that is their money. That is their money. Excuse me. No, that's not gonna. That's not my talking point, man. They got companies out there that can literally say, "Hey, man, can you do the job or not?" I take what I got to take. I drop it off. I keep my conversation short. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, sir? They're not looking to hear about goddamn reparations. That's not their conversation that they want to have with you. They want to have a simple conversation with you. Do you have what I need? If you do, okay then. White business, black business, Arab business, Chinese business, I don't give a damn. As long as you got the money, hey, bro, I'll get you to what you need. I'll get you what you need. What else you want? What else you want? But you gotta be realistic now. This reality talk about back in the day or back then when we were kings and queens and goddesses and all this other shit. Y'all gotta start coming back to reality, man. That's why I said, like, whatever. I get it. That's why I said, man, these spaces now, they're just a waste. They're just a waste. You want to learn how to build a mobile home or trailer? You need to go start getting with people who know how to do that. There's always homes that need repair. There's always houses out there that need repair. I got a friend, he makes dog houses. Plenty of SPA, AKC, kennel companies, they're paying him thousands of dollars to keep building dog houses. He builds dog houses, he builds kennels and all that stuff. They pay him money. That man got his own little thing going. I got a young man, you know what he does? For $10, he takes your trash out to the front, and then and when he gets back from school, he takes your trash back out. So if there are 20 houses, let's just do the math, right? But he do 10 houses. He does each house for $10. Let's just do 20 houses. Let's do 20 houses, right? He says, hey, for $10, I'll take your trash in and out. Okay, cool. He does it, boom. He goes around one time. The first week he made, what's that, $200? I'm trying to show y'all. This is a young man. This boy is only 11 years old. He sat down with me. I told him, I said, go pull people's trash for you. His other friend's like, ew, people's trash? Yep. Take out their trash. They're too busy, and they got to worry about getting up early in the morning. If you take their trash out and then bring it back in, so you do 20, that's $200 for the whole neighborhood. $200 times 4. How much money did he make? Just do the math, everyone. $200 times 4. But you do it 4 times out of the week. Right? Yeah. That's a 10-year-old. That's a 10-year-old. I said, now, hire some people to do the work for you. Hire some people to do the work for you. Wait, what do you mean? Hire some people. Now have your friends and you pull the trash. You cut them a certain percentage. Now they pull in the trash. So he got him and his friends. Now they're pulling trash. He makes $800. He spends $100 to pull them to go do the trash. Now all he does is sit back and collect. Guess what? He's already talking to another community to pull their trash. They got 40 houses. That boy is well on his way. And you best believe he breaks me off money. You best believe he breaks me off money. When he sits down with me, he pulls out $50. Can you take me around and help me speak? Yep, sure thing. Sure thing. His dad told him that. His dad said, pay the man. Pay the man, son. You wouldn't have gotten this idea if not for him. It's true. I said, now what you need to do is you need to make sure that it's in writing. Your contracts. Make sure it's in writing. Your contracts. So that way while you're doing it, guess what? And also get t-shirts. Get reflective t-shirts. So that way people can see y'all at nighttime. So that way they don't think that you're a threat. They don't think you're a threat or that y'all are stealing. You also need to go buy gloves. You gotta go buy gloves. If the trash spills on the ground, y'all have to go clean that up. There's too much money out here, man. People just turn up their nose because they think they're too good for the job. Listen, bro. Maybe I just like making money. I love money. I love making money. All right, y'all. Like I said, y'all gotta start removing yourself from these conversations, man. Start removing yourself from these conversations. Start removing yourself from these ideologies. Start thinking on your own feet. Start pivoting. When I go in there and I take this stuff in, that's gonna be the end of it. Is there a particular app I use? Sling. Sling is the app that most 1099 drivers use. It's Sling, and then you would also get EC Mobile. EC Mobile. Sling is how you see what's available, and then EC Mobile. And then when you get that going for you, that's how you know. That's how you know what's on your plate to do. All right, let's go take this in. I got you, Dark Man. Just hit me up on my email, bro. You gotta and let me know if I can give you the contact information. I can get you the contact information to go talk to the people. So that way you can get because you're gonna need a handler, a dispatch to get you your stuff, because you gotta get a login code You got to get a login code so that way you can get in. Because if you just go to the app, they're not going to let you in unless you have a login.